Look at these guys, just a single line of dudes. And they're definitely going to attack up over here. Well, we have a pretty dang strong wall, so I don't think they're going to be able to do too much against us. Though, of course, we may have some issues. Architect post, police station, apothecary, a physician, a water supply, and a bazaar. We can manage it, and we will attempt to make some work camps here. So let's see, these guys are heading. Where are they heading? Just over? These guys are doing all sorts of maneuvers out here. Alright, so Seth killed some of these dudes. We need more granaries. Interesting. So we finally got a handle on all of that food. Increased trading. Excellent. More copper. Well, I'm glad they're not destroying our forts. Man, this is a long fight. Kerma can now be opened. Alright, Kerma is up in the top left, isn't it? Where is Kerma? Quebec, Sao, Kerma. They sell ebony and they buy linen. Alright, well, not a big deal. Alright, well, we have defeated those Kushites. So let's see, we need just the monuments. So let's see how many blocks of granite we've got. 57. Well, we just need more blocks of granite.
Jobs everywhere, and not a worker to fill them.
Second type of food needs to be brought, and then we can level these guys up. Yeah, we're just having food problems everywhere. It has to do with logistics mainly. Excellent. Where is this guy going? Returning to Fig Farm from Granary. I guess he spent all that time running around. God, yeah, the logistics are just massively ridiculous. At least we have these full fields of barley. So I guess these fields are just incredibly fertile because they're right next to the water. And these are not. Nice row of roadblocks. Yeah, I've got a few of those. Let's see how many. 81 granite. We need more granite. Just import maximum. When we build that giant obelisk to ourselves to proclaim how amazing we are. And I really don't know if these irrigation ditches help at all when they're on the Nile. But it changes the status of the thing to say it's irrigated, so why not? That was not much food. Like, that was a pretty crappy harvest, to be honest. And they're giving us a bit of a reprieve here. Prosperity is 50, Kingdom's 84. Yeah, so we're doing real well. Yeah, we're just having trouble with food. Well, we can actually make a few 4 months. The Kushite army is going to show up and murder half of us. A little bit dazed. We are trying to not lose on this map. We're having a logistical nightmare. This map basically is just... it's a giant maze. All the way around this entire frickin' place. And we do get just a bunch of gold though. So like our money has never been a problem on this map. It's been just distributing food and getting everything like that. We've got everything accomplished basically, except we need to finish the monument. And to get the monument we need a whole bunch of granite, which is just taking forever to import because it's just taking forever to import. So it's going pretty well. Yes. This map has had non-stop military conflict. We'll have another attack in 1 month. Looks like we almost got enough. Yeah, it really looks like having irrigation ditches really helped out. Otherwise, that's just a good inundation. You know, took care of all the farms. Alright, so what are these guys? Alright, they're down here. Alright. So let's get our warships posted up under our missile towers. So what are we looking at? I see 1, 2, just 3. Well, this is a very small army then. Regardless, we're just gonna wait a little bit. No sense in losing any ships if we don't have to lose any. Oh shit, they just like immediately destroyed him. Alright, well, I guess we just destroyed the enemy fleet. That was literally all of them. Good job, team. 99 granite. We need 1 more granite. Alright, we have plenty of granite, so let's build our monument. Our large obelisk. Where should we put it? I guess, like, maybe right up here. You need 200 blocks of granite. Oh, Jesus Christ, we need another... That's a lot of frickin' granite. Alright, well, we need more storage yards then. It's a lot of damn storage yards full of frickin' granite. So let's import 200 blocks. Yeah, Seth's helping out. God, where else can we throw these things? Well, Lucas, it's a fun game to play, so I hope you enjoy it if you're gonna grab it. It's definitely worth it in my opinion, especially at like the price point that a lot of the places will offer. I think it's like $2.50 on GOG. Yeah, well, that's how it works sometimes. So, hopefully, you'll be able to get everything you need. Breath of the Wild at the moment, yeah, well, I mean, why play Breath of the Wild when you can play games like Pharaoh from 1999? Is this game on Steam? I think this game is on Steam. I got it from GOG because they have really good sales on older games like this. All right, Pharaoh wants 900 linen. Well, we have plenty of linen, so we will give that to Pharaoh. Alright, well, I'm going to be right back. So we're still just... the big thing here is we need more granite. And I think we solved most of our food problem. We just need to kind of let the food grow. Food has to do that, you know, it has to... It doesn't just magically... We can't turn gold into food. Not immediately. Let's see, can we import any food? Yeah, we can import some chickpeas if we needed them. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but importing might actually slow... It might actually slow down everything if we start importing a whole bunch of crap from water. And these guys are just... They have to walk so damn far to... Yeah, he just disappeared. Yeah, these guys are doing alright, though. $13 on Steam, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen it more than like $10 on GOG. And these guys, desirability of the area. Well, let's beautify the area then. I just love this dude here who's at the mortuary. He's just constantly praising Set. He's just like, yeah, wrap him up. I can get behind that. Let's keep holding those festivals because we should. How many blocks of granite are we at? 169. Alright, we need more granite. I think we have enough space for it at least though. We're probably also going to need plenty of wood. And these guys have no clay, even though there's like a whole shitload of clay right there. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, well, I guess we have to repair the frickin' granary. And throw another work camp down. Somebody was smoking on their break and just blew it the fuck up. Building a shelf. That sounds like complicated work. I don't know. Yeah, and it looks like all food still. A shelf protruding from the wall. Well, there should be, you know, you can get some of those kind of simple shelves. They just like put the slots, you know, you put the metal runners on the wall and then you slot in the metal holders. And then you just sit boards on top of it, and those usually work pretty well. Alright, Seth is going to blow up anybody who attacks us, which is excellent. We could make like another little area over here, and then make some more camps, and then get more food out of this. I think we'll do that. They're remastering Diablo 2? Well, I mean... yeah, that definitely would be about time. I think they posted jobs for doing the remastered versions of those games years and years ago. Like, I remember seeing things specifically for Diablo, at least as far as I saw reading into the job description back like 3 years ago. Yeah. So I would not be surprised if they've been working on it for quite a while. I know they were like overhauling BattleNet for a while, stuff like that. That was pretty clear by all the job postings and things that they had going on there. I mean, it was a big thing, like getting the modern stuff. One month for Bedouins. Alright, Lucas, you have a good one. Yeah, Diablo 1 is one of those games that... oh, look at this. We got... these guys are invading us, but they're invading us on this tiny little island I can't even get to. Good job, Bedouins. You did it. You did it, guys. You did it. Are they just gonna stick around forever? Or are they gonna eventually leave? Like, you guys are fools. Fools. Yeah, Diablo 2 was a game that I played so much when I was growing up that my parents physically destroyed, I think, 3 different copies of Diablo 2. You know, because, you know, you'd stay up all night playing it or something and, you know, be a total pissant in the morning, and they... on 3 separate occasions, my parents snapped the disc in their hands. I know. Well, that's just what happens when you're a freaking asshole 12-year-old. All right, so we need stonemasons and we need other masons. So we need carpenters. So let's get some carpenters. And let's get some stone masons. Alright. And we're going to need also a storage yard that can hold wood. So we're gonna actually put one right here. And let's make sure that we are importing plenty of wood. Yeah, okay, that should be good. And these guys are just gonna be there on this island for the rest of the time. Good job, Bedouins. Oh, and Seth finally killed him. Good job, Seth. You did it. Path of Exile? No, I haven't played Path of Exile, but I have heard very good things about it. Yeah, D2 is... Like, the reason why Diablo 2 is so good is just play through Act 1. Like, that... There you go. Like, Act 1 is so damn good. It's one of those, like, Diablo 2, we played it in college. We'd grab a whole bunch of people, set up card tables, and it was hilarious because what you would do is you would just play it from basically start to finish. Like, you just sit down and you'd be like, alright, what class are you going to be with, like, your friends? And then you would play all the way through normal difficulty and, you know, start on hell and all that stuff. And you'd be able to do that within, you know, one sitting. It was actually it was really funny when I was very young. I have two brothers who I grew up with, and we played a bunch of Diablo 1, but like we were kind of too young to actually play the game. Not like mentally, because you know, violent video games, who really gives a damn? Like we physically couldn't actually manage everything all at once. So like what I would do is I'd play Diablo 1 with my brother, and of course it's a single player game. And I would sit there and I would man the potions while he controlled the character. And it was my job to make sure like I did all the potions properly while we were playing it. So it was really funny, you know, I'm sitting there pressing the potion buttons at the right times. Because, you know, we were too young to actually do all that at once. So I'd sit there, you know, just like with my hand on like the 1 through 4 buttons, and pressing them while he's clicking stuff on the mouse. It's pretty funny. All right, there should be some burial provisions. There are none. All right, so let's just make sure we still have the right stuff. Yep. Our culture is low. There are too few jugglers in the city. Alright, well we should be able to do something about that. I guess a juggling school might help. Our city needs more. We have 7,200 people. Like, we don't really need more workers, do we? Alright, that is a bad plan to have that there. Those guys are freaking out. What's your unemployment work like? It's a good question. Let's go check it out. We are at 0% unemployment. So our unemployment's doing quite well. I think it's really just We need to have more stuff roaming around. So let's see. Need a conservatory. We appear to be having trouble keeping our bands fully stocked. Alright, let's get that conservatory right here. And let's get a firehouse. How many citizens am I down by? I believe it was very close. Yeah, that's only like 20 people off, maybe. So we're almost at, you know, perfect employment levels. And I could probably just have entertainment be, you know, the next priority. I'll be good to go. Did that guy just fall off and die? I didn't know they could do that. he just fell off and died. What the hell? I didn't know they could do that. I guess the Carpenters Guild like has some sort of attrition that goes on. Dashkin Game of the Year? Oh, I don't know, man. I'd be happy with breaking even on that thing. If anybody writes stories about us, no matter how small, I will be thrilled. And I'm sure with Adam working on Dashkin for 5 years previously with Sean, just shipping the game and being able to be like, I did it, is going to be more than enough. So that's what we're going for. Alright, your workers insured? No. No way. OSHA, this is not OSHA approved. Yeah. It was not too many life insurance salesmen back in these days. Like, well, we'll cover frogs and locusts eating all the crops, but, you know, falling off of scaffolding? Nah, that's going to be extra. It's going to be at least a couple thousand Devon a year. It's like, come on, man, stop breaking my balls here. I'm just trying to support a family and build a pyramid. It's an ambitious project. It is an ambitious project. 2 people, he's still falling off. 2 people to build a game in Unreal 4? Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, we're having a little bit of trouble getting the composer dude on the horn because he's doing his own Kickstarter for some other stuff. So he might be switching our composer out. But we will see. Depends on probably if his Kickstarter for the Tomb Raider soundtracks goes forward or not. Hey, this guy has fallen off this obelisk at least 3 or 4 times. Well, if those Bedouins show up again, let's just hope they don't show up in, you know, the same spot, because that was unfortunate. It was just a sad day for Bedouins all over the place. This guy's crawling all the way up this obelisk. He just falls all the way down. Like, that's programmed in there. Like, somebody had to make that. Nah, I'm not worried about the composer stuff. We pushed off a little bit of the work. So, we didn't need it exactly when we wanted him to do it. Alright, and My stonemasons are hard at work carving the mighty obelisk. That's pretty awesome. So we got our stonemasons going there. I'm just gonna go. The stonemasons are falling off the building too. Alright, we're gonna swap out one of these carpenters with a stonemasons guild. Is there something that we can do about these guys falling off the freaking obelisk? Well, let's see. We should be engaged by the enemy here shortly. I do not have a Nintendo Switch. Alright, here they come. So they're Bedouins. We might be able to actually just straight up fight these guys. Yeah, if we're gonna ship on the Nintendo Switch, we're gonna get Nintendo Switches. Definitely, and that's one of the platforms that we probably are most likely to also ship the game for, because the Nintendo Switch kind of makes sense, right? It's more of a single player game. You know, it's something that you could boot up and play for a while on the go, you know, not something super insane that requires you to like take 30 minutes to set up. And, you know, it really fits in with the sort of genres that Nintendo and all those would have absolutely no problem with. So I would say is highly likely if we ship the game on PC, we'll also ship it on a Nintendo Switch. Get him! The obelisk is finished. Alright, let's see. What are we lacking? We are lacking in monuments? Do we have another monument to make? The obelisk is complete. Well then, why have we not... Remember to instruct the overseer dispatching necessary burial crews. Also visit monument construction site for detailed progress reports. The obelisk is complete. I don't understand. Overseer Monument says no burial provisions. And then we're finished. Alright, well, let's just let it run a little bit and see if it triggers. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, I definitely plan on picking up Breath of the Wild.
All bow to your glory, mighty Pharaoh. You have successfully conquered northern Nubia.
while simultaneously providing our Red Sea port with the resources it needed to thrive, assuring that our military forces will have a reliable source of copper.
Why couldn't we just learn to use iron? Okay, so either Bubastis, Egypt's crown jewel, or Semna, old foes and new. Egypt's crown jewel sounds like a big, like a big city building thing, which we weren't able to do. We were just too busy fighting everything. So why don't we do the city builder?
Most royal Pharaoh, with robust trade
Palatial
routes firmly in place,
estates.
we should now show Egypt what success and wealth can bring. Bubastis provides a perfect location for such a city. We can protect our valuable trade routes to the east, while paying homage to Bast, who has watched over Egypt. Bast's city should be like no other in Egypt. It should be as lovely as the lotus flower, blooming forth with entertainment, schools, libraries, and places of worship. Its citizens should be well supplied with the finer things, including imported incense. When complete,
of course.
Bubastis will be the jewel in the Twin Crowns. While you are building this glorious city, pay heed to the storm rising in the east. The thundering of horses' hooves are heard throughout Canaan, and lightning-quick chariots are laying waste to all in their path. These formidable chariots, the likes of which have never been
Alright,
seen
Lucas, you have a good one.
anywhere, are driven by the Hyksos warriors. Already, storm clouds have been spotted on the Egyptian horizon, and you should steel yourself against the impending danger.
Alright, so I remember chariots are complete trash. They just wreck everything. So let's see, we got hippos, immortal hippos. We have tons and tons of birds. Wow, look at this. Okay, so farms, grain and flax. Cattle ranches. We have clay pits, reed gatherers, wood cutters. Oh, they gave us a lot of stuff, didn't they? They didn't give us barley. Let's see, how many people do we need? All we need is 4 palatial estates, a whole bunch of culture and prosperity. So we don't actually need a gigantic city to win this map. We just need a very... Oh, we also have fish. Alright, wow, okay, so they've set it up so that basically you have plenty of different types of everything. And this is interesting that they have, meadows over here in the middle of nowhere. Like, how are you supposed to farm that? Like, you'd have to get a water lift and bring water way over there. I don't think so. Only 4? They can take a while to get to stay as a palatial estate? Well, I think we've got a pretty good build set up. Let's see, these are at least clear lines of ferrying. So the question is, do we try to get started on this map now, or do I call it for today? And I'm erring on the side of calling it at the moment. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, usually what I do if I'm going to be building the 3x3s is build the same block, but put double roads on the outside, and then delete the when you actually get to that level, you just delete the inner roads, and you should get your 3x3s in there. Yeah, so we have plenty of paper. We have plenty of everything. All right. Well, I think next time I'm going to be working on the crown jewel here. But for now, I think I'm going to go to sleep. So, thanks for hanging out, and hope everybody has a good day and all that. And I'm going to go relax and then wake up tomorrow and then work. They'll just absorb gardens. All right, that's interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna roll out of here, so thanks for joining me, and I hope you guys have a good one.